Yeah, I'm here. Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay, hear me? Cool.
Yeah.
Give me a second here. I'm back to myself. All right, let's get this show on the road. Everything's good my side. Let me pull up. There we go. Let me go get some food. Appreciate it. Thank you for the raid. Let me go to the podcast. Hopefully there's no music playing.
No.
Cool.
So
All right. Cool. It's been a day for me. As I'm speeding through traffic in this hot blazing sun just to get here and make sure this stream is going perfect. No interference, no nothing. I do want to put this picture on here for the topic. I'm so excited. I've been talking about this like in my head for like the past couple hours here. I'm like, See. So before we get started, how are you? How's your day?
Good. How are you? It's been good. Thank you.
It's good.
Did you work hard or hardly work?
I was hardly working, and then that changed towards the end. So I was like,
oof.
Let me just get this time. Wait. All right. Open. There we go. Red flag. Centerpiece. All right. Where's my tablet? Why won't you play? Hi. So, hello everybody. Happy Friday. Thanks for the awesome raid, Sparkles, and someone else who I'm looking for. Jeez, it's me. That's awesome. I like that name. So, thank you guys for being here. Totally appreciate it. Welcome to podcast number 3 with me and Sparkles. Topic, of course, is red flags. Now for me, I don't know. Shout out to everybody that's in here. First off, I don't know if it's gonna be. For me, it's gonna be like just. It don't have to be like relationship wise. This is just like a red flag in general. Like, nah, I don't. That's a red flag for me. I'm not fucking with that. I see a bunch of kids in the pool by themselves and they ask me to come join. Red flag. That's how I look at it. So, like the sign says that Sparkle made. I was sitting here for like hours trying to think of a sign. He beat me to the punch. So I was like, bet. And then I was like trying to customize like a little video for us. And I was like, no, I don't like this one. So I like scratched like at least 12 to 13 of them. And I'm like, I'm just going to leave it alone and when I have some more free time. Because, when you're like rushed with things, it doesn't come out the way you want it. So, because I want like the unicorn. And then I want it like in the sky, of course, with the sparkle of hearts. And then the bear on the ground, like, But yeah, it wasn't working the way I wanted to. So. But yeah, that's that. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. Red flags. Man, I got so much I should have wrote it down. Off top. Man, I should have wrote it down because now I can't think of anything. What about you? What do you got so far? Start me off, Sparkles. Let me unwind a little bit.
Red flags. All right.
Well. I gave my definition. What about yours? What would be your definition?
Definition of a red flag is something that you look for in a person.
Okay.
That doesn't match what you want in your relationship.
Okay. So yours is just based on relationships then. We can do that. I think everybody can dig that. Paul said,
it kind of goes to a point with being friends with somebody or anything else, but right.
Right. Chubby said narcissist. That's crazy. I agree. I was explaining to young Zanessa because he was really confused about the red flag, and I was like, well, everybody has their version. For me, like I said, I think it's just more than just relationship, because even in friendships or family, a friendship is still a relationship, just kind of different. Exactly what I was getting at. Exactly what I was getting at. So, I just don't see myself doing certain things, even in the friend category. And I was explaining to him because he was like, I don't understand what a red flag is. I was like, it's just something like, I'm not going to be going to a kid party. And I'm going to hit this up with the quickness. I know it's going to turn a lot of people's, but I'm big on pedophiles. Like, you know, sometimes when I be, you know, streaming and even saying kid friendly, I kind of watch myself because, yeah, right, Chubby, that gut feeling. I got to watch myself. I don't want these kids to get attached and then their parents are like looking at me all kind of, and then I'm black. So I get red flag all the time. But pedophile is one of my biggest red flags. Now, do I believe in giving them a second chance? Absolutely not. I'm not going to treat them any different, but that automatically is a red flag for me. If you're a pedophile, I just don't deal with you. No. That right there is just my red flag. Like, I don't see how you can, you know, come across kids in that form, and you're right, they can't be fixed. I agree. I just don't see myself. I'm gonna get to the relationships in a minute. I just can't see myself, you know, in that category with that. Like, it just, oh shit, I'm running the wrong shit. I just don't. Like, if I find out, you know, I'm like, nah, I can't talk to you. And again, I know I'm kid friendly, and I appreciate all you guys who, you know, accept kids in their, you know, in their streams and all that. But I get why you guys don't do it. But, you know, sometimes I want these kids to see me as a role model. But even that can go a little bit too far. So lately, I've been second guessing my kid friendly. Nah, pedophiles don't get a second chance at all. I agree, guys. Trust me, we're on the same page. They should all
actually be put to death, but
they should be going to go check out those dangerous places that they're sending regular people. Go check out those dangerous places. That's another topic. But like, you're trying to discover stuff out in space, you should send those criminals who are pedophiles out there to go discover shit. You know, give them something really to do other than fucking touch. Put them in the new sub. Yeah, I want to talk about that, but not here. I want to talk about this sub. I've been hearing about this sub. I'm off topic. I've been here. Red flag. Water deep down in the ocean. Red flag. I've been seeing clips and little things about this sub, and I'm like, how far did they go? And I tried to, because I didn't understand it. Like, I kept seeing memes about it. I'm like, okay, people are making fun of the submarine and how it looks. And then I came across a couple of videos, and they're talking about, you know, the people and how far they went down. I thought it was 13. You said it was 12? I thought it was 13. Because someone saying I heard
1,600.
16? Nah, see, that red flag right there. See, I could not. No. And then it was like 5 people, off topic, 5 people with a PlayStation controller. No. Red flag, like, okay. I mean, it's on topic now. If someone asked me to go down like that deep, that didn't sound right. If someone asked me to go that deep, and
that doesn't sound right either.
That, I mean, that's already a red flag for me. I heard they went from 12 to 15 to the wait, what? 12 to 15 feet to the Titanic. So they found the Titanic? Nah. See, that's automatic for me. That's a no. Better have backup controller at least. Dang, y'all is trolling right now. Yeah, so like I said, I was reading it and hearing about it. I had no clue what was going on. And all I saw was like PlayStation controller comments, you know, like the internet's undefeated. Memes about the ship, and I'm like, what's going on? And then they said some people went down like to the darkest depth of the water. I'm like, nah. Like, I heard we couldn't even go that deep. Like, I don't know, but
yeah, money, you can go wherever you want.
But that goes back to the pedophiles who should be doing that. Like, we lost some innocent good people for an experiment when we can be sending criminals. And
did we really?
Well, they said they died. They went down to view the Titanic. The Titanic was that.
Do you know they were good people? I don't know what these people are. I actually haven't really dug into it, but
we definitely got to dig into that. That we need to dig into that together.
All right, another podcast. Let's get back on track.
Well, it's still a red flag because it's that damn deep. Like, who, like, know your, guys, you guys are throwing me off so experience. Cat I was exposing, shake my head so sad. They're two different type of person. You guys are way off topic now. But that's still a red flag because like 5 people, that tiny sub, a PlayStation controller. They went to see a boat. The black people weren't allowed to be on it. Wow! He went that far. I don't know who's on it. I mean, like I said, I know it's off topic, but it's still a red flag because I could not go that, like, if you're telling me, hey, we want to set this mission, there's not enough money in the world to get me to go that deep into the water. There's not enough money in the world. They were allowed to go below deck. A bunch of ridiculous. I'm sorry, I'm reading these comments in this chat and it's crazy. I agree with y'all. That's definitely one of my biggest red flag, but we're talking about pedophiles, and like I said, and Sparkle's right, we don't know these people, but I mean, they went there for a reason. I mean, they had to be smart-ish.
No, they had money and they wanted to do something that nobody else could do to prove a point.
And they failed. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Don't flaunt your money. Put it in better resources.
Red flag. Red flag. That's a red flag for me because that's. If you told me we doing that and we going that, they paid. Okay, he said a ticket. Nah, stop it, Chubby. You guys is wild. You guys is wild on the submarine. You guys are hella wild on this submarine. Anyways, red flag. That's definitely one of my things. Pedophiles. I think they should be doing stuff that is dangerous in the world because they don't deserve a second chance. And pedophiles can be both male and females. Let's not get that, that's, let's not get that mixed up here. But yeah, that's my top red flag. Now, let's move into like the inner circle, guys. Let's move into the inner circle real quick. Hi everybody. Let's move into the inner. Y'all chat thing is so big and I have to like minimize this so we can see. Me as we're talking about there being so many rich people in the world not really being done for poor. Yeah, that is true. That is true. It's a red flag. I mean, that's a different topic, guys. We'll get to that in a minute. That's a different topic. So, one of my biggest red flag, okay? This is going to sound crazy to you guys. If you're in a relationship, if you decide to fart next to me,
wow,
like nothing, I swear, that can change the whole relationship.
You're afraid of farts.
It's not afraid. I'm not afraid. I know it's natural. Trust me. I know it's natural.
So are you just like, is it that you're disgusted, or is it like, I don't want to smell your ass gas and breathe it?
Exactly. Yeah.
Just like,
yes.
You be polite and take that shit somewhere else.
Exactly.
Like, you wouldn't plop a turd on the couch, so why would you fart on the couch?
Exactly. Point. There it is. And see, me personally, if I have to fart, I will squeeze my cheeks and run my happy ass to the bathroom real quick so that way you wouldn't smell it. And guys' gases is more dangerous than women's. No, she said, oh no. Not. Red flag. Here we go, guys.
He says that I've outdone him, but he's proud of me, so I guess I found the right guy.
He said, I like to fart in her pillow. What the hell? Haas, stop trolling. It. Haas is trolling, guys. Trolling. That's one of mine.
So what about when you're in bed?
Okay,
you
so listen. Accidents are accidents. I get that. Accidents are accidents. But if you're wide awake, I'm sorry, this is my red flag. If you're wide awake and you're just like, I'm like, nah,
You would turn down a perfectly good relationship just because she farted on the couch next to you.
Yes, like I don't want to smell that shit. It's bad enough I gotta smell the shit. So like, what the fuck? No. That can change the whole mood for me. Like it's like, come on, like you that lazy you couldn't get up and like, run to. You gotta pee. You gonna pee right there too? You gonna pee right?
What if they don't always stink?
It don't matter. That's no. That can ruin. Look, I can't speak for everybody, but that would definitely ruin my relationship.
We're just, that's just your red
flag. And I have looked over it a couple of times, like, oh my God, I can't believe. But it leaves me. I guess it's a red flag for me because it leaves me in a mood, like, come on, like we're chilling, we're watching a movie, and then you want to just rip it right there, talking about oops.
What if she farts and then she just starts busting up laughing and then it's
I'm gonna bust up. I'm gonna bust her aside the head. No, I'm just playing. I'm gonna bust up laughing too, like. And then I'm gonna look at you all crazy, and I'm be like, nah.
You take that shit elsewhere.
I'm be like, nah. I get it. I mean, I understand. Sometimes you can't hold it. I get it, but you know when it's coming. You can feel it. Your stomach bubbling.
I've had farts slipped out, and I was like, "Oh, I don't even know where that came from."
She said, "I'm sorry. That's just one of mine. That's just one of mine. Thank you for the raise. That's just one of mine. Like I can't. So she farts like a girl. It don't be admitted." Jeez, the silence one. Yeah, look, and guys, this is not a shot at Sparkles because her thing is Sparkle Fart. I'm just saying, like, one of my things, like, okay. I gotta. If you're giving anal, wait, what? No, Haas, we're not. No, I'm not even gonna finish reading that. So, all right, here's another one. Well, it's not really a red flag. It just, I don't know. Maybe I'm getting these mixed up. No, I'm talking about another one. Another one that I'm thinking of.
Chubby, don't come meet me in Michigan. I will purposely fart next to you, bro. Just saying. I will let it out and
see. Look, half of the people
wave it to your nose.
Thank you, Chubby. Thank you for agreeing with me. Like a lot of men don't find this attractive. Like it's like, yo, really? And especially
my friend will also fart next to you if she knows that you don't like farts.
Oh my God.
That's why we're best friends.
Even if we're at the dinner table, that's even worse. Like at the dinner table, public, like no. That I'm telling you, that questions me. Like it's like, what's wrong with you? I'm sorry.
So Meaty and I were at the grocery store, and there was a guy in front of us, and he just farted out loud, and we were stopped in our tracks and went the other way, and we're like, nope, no.
Nah. See exactly, because why were you like no?
Well, because I don't want to eat fucking ass gas.
Exactly. So why would you sit next to me and do the same thing? Be like, I'm so sorry. No.
You're my partner. I love you. No. We do dirty things together. Like,
red flag. You my partner. I expect you to get your ass to the fucking bathroom.
Meaty will come into the bathroom and talk to me while I'm taking a dump. Like,
red flag. There's another red flag right there. When I'm taking a shit. When I'm taking a shit. That is my me time. If you knock it on my... Can I come in? I need to talk to you. You better stand your happy ass outside of that door and let me take my shit. And if you're taking a shit, I ain't going in there because you're taking a shit. If you're like,
I don't even close the door.
Oh my God. I can't talk to Sparkles right now, guys. I can't even talk to her right now. She's all kinds of red flags for me right now. Babe, come on in. I'm just taking a shit. The door is wide open. Now I gotta smell that shit?
No.
Nah.
I didn't tell him to come talk to me. He will come in and talk to me.
Nah.
Or stand at the door. Like, he'll sit on the sink and we'll just be talking.
Nah, guys. Guys. She already failed this city. Look, everybody has their... I'm sorry. You need your own personal space.
Every man I've ever been with will come and talk to me while I am taking a dump on the toilet. Like, it just is what it is.
No, that's weird as fuck. No.
That is love, see? That's love.
Who said it's love? That's love, man. Taffy. We need to talk about it. No, we need to talk about it. Nah, we need to. That's not love. That is stinking. That is, look, I get it. Again, I get it. I know. Music, I know, guys, I know I'm gonna smell it. I know I'm gonna smell it. I get it. My partner's taking a shit.
What if I get toilet paper and I run out? You're not gonna bring it to
me? But see, that's a difference, though. That's a difference.
My shit.
I know, and again, I know I'm gonna smell it. I know, I know that, but I'm not going to sit here and continue to have a full-blown conversation at the bathroom while you're taking a shit. That shit can fucking wait.
That's
not the shit itself.
Fallen in love with me.
Oh my
you fall
god!
In love with me, I guarantee you'd be there
oh
talking
my
to me
god!
while I'm
I'd be like,
shit.
nah. I'd be like, yeah, you go ahead and do your thing, you know, because you'd be like, and then if you got like the diarrhea type, nah, we're not doing nothing. Nah, if you guys look. You guys got your own preference, and that's cool. And for me, red flag. Like, no way. Farting, taking a shit, leaving the door open. Why are you taking a shit? Nah, I don't care.
My name is Sparkle Farts for a reason. I bring a lot to the table. It's worth smelling my shit. Trust me.
Oh my god, no, Sparkles. Meaty. Where's Meaty at? No, Meaty.
He was almost going to be able to be here too. He had to go back to work though.
Oh man, where's the Discord invite? It's up and running. Hold on, Chappy. Give me a second. Oh my god, we're not doing that. I can't type fast enough. I got you, Chubby. I got you. that right there, no sir, no. Sparkles, you see, I thought you'd be like, yeah, I totally agree. Should have known by the fucking name.
My name is Sparkle.
Should have known by the name. Should have ever known by the name. Yep. She said my name. I get it.
And I fart.
I get it. But like, this is a this is completely different.
No,
to
it's
me.
not. It's human. It's being a human.
She said it's being a human. Oh man. There you go,
What
Chevy.
if you? Obviously, you've never been in the military. I haven't either. But if you've been in the military, you got no privacy. You be shitting at the person
Okay,
next to you.
I get it.
Without
Okay, so if you're mixing it, if you're mixing
Now I
it,
ain't gonna type, goddamn.
if you're mixing it. So like I said, in this situation where we're talking about, if my girl is next to me, if my girl's next to me and we're chilling, she's just like. That no. Now, if there's a reasonable, like, okay, you have no choice but to, like, you're in jail, so you have no choice but to shit in front of that person and fart in front of that person. We're not talking about that. We're talking about you with your significant other, y'all chilling, y'all having a conversation, y'all at a fucking picnic, it don't even matter, you're gaming together, and she just. No. And especially at the dinner table, no.
And you're divorce.
And then you're and then you're in the bathroom and you're taking a shit and you're like, yeah, hey, let's finish our conversation in the bathroom. No. I have a question. Would it be a red flag if your significant other has really close best friend? Like super close, like boyfriend has a close female best friend, vice versa. Okay. Topic change. Nice, Chocolate. I don't even know how to answer that one. Okay, so Chocolate, for me, I believe that my significant other should have a best friend. There's people. Sparkles, what was that?
That fly on my fucking lip.
Oh, I thought you were like no.
Little Nat's been fucking with me for the last hour. Get him.
So, red flag, fly on the lip. That shit you be kicking. This shit you be kicking.
Hey, at least I'm not single. All right.
Oh.
Ouch.
Who said I was single?
I can't even stay single. I can't even.
Me either.
Who said I was single? There you go. Okay, hold on. Let me ask Chocolate's question real quick. Okay, so for me, I think my female.
I think
should.
It's private.
I think she should have a best friend. How close are we talking? I mean, there's limits. There's limits. Everybody's different. Now, the best friend to me shouldn't be in the same category as my relationship. Like, if my partner
now,
sending
have
me,
these best friends ever slept together?
that too.
That's where it changes. That's where it changes.
Yeah, that too. Because I can't see that as your best friend anymore. I see that more as your ex.
Yeah.
So that's a good point right there. I like that. But they shouldn't be in the same category as the boyfriend or the girlfriend for me. Best friend, someone you can talk to, hang out with, kick it with. It doesn't have to be a boy or a girl. If they sleep together, they're just friends. This boy, Paul, y'all are wild with this
Right. Well,
conversation.
yeah, Paul. But there are boy and girl. They were friends, and then stuff does happen. They either get drunk, or somebody's heartbroken. They end up banging, but they end up regretting it. But it's like, well, you guys obviously have more feelings than you thought you had. Maybe one was hiding it. So I find it very hard to believe that a guy and a girl can be best friends. But that's me.
I would actually agree with you, because in order to be best friends, the guy either has tried to make a move,
right,
or wants to make a move.
Yeah,
right?
She may put him in the friend zone, but that doesn't mean he.
That doesn't mean that's where he wants to be, right?
Exactly.
And if he has the opportunity, he's going to jump all over it and screw whatever you think.
Well,
Exactly.
I have a female best friend, and I haven't crossed any lines with her, nor has she crossed any lines with me. We've been friends for like 5 years. She tells me everything. We used to hang out, but then she got like 2 kids. So I mean, there's no. I mean, she tells me almost everything. Now,
Well, no, you can be a
have
friend.
I
Be
seen
like
anything? Have I
super
seen
close
anything?
best
Absolutely
friends.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah, have I seen anything? Absolutely. Like we don't cross that boundary for that. Like that's the category. And I explained to her, like me and you would never be. And she's like, you always say that. I was like, just making sure, and then I get called dork and all kinds of names and shit. Red flag. But but for chocolate, I guess in your situation, it all depends on the love and how much you trust this guy. How do you think your significant other would feel with you having a close friend like that? Friend like what? Wait, like what?
Yeah. No man have I ever been with would be comfortable with me having a male friend that's that close.
Really? See, I don't see a problem with that. Depends on the determination of close. Like, because you come across people who had friends since they were kids. And they grew up together. So
Right.
who am I to be like, nah, y'all way too close?
Well, in my case, any man that's been around me and been close wants to get in my pants. So I agree.
That's a women thing. Chubby, can you back me up on that? I could see it, but I don't see it.
So, okay, I do have, I can honestly say I've had female friends since we were in high school.
Mm-hmm.
So, in 30 plus years.
Yeah.
But at the time, they're ugly, honestly. They're beautiful people, but
Yeah.
they're
See, but I'm not ugly.
to
so you
me
see a
they're
problem?
not. They're not. To me, they're not. To me, they're not. That's not how they are, right? They're one of the homies.
Right?
Right.
I'm not even gonna lie. The couple of people that I've known since high school, they're one of the boys.
Right.
Right, they hung out with all of us. And there's a group of us that have been friends 30 some years. They're one of the guys. Like I could literally sleep in the bed next to the one friend. Nothing would ever happen.
The female friend, right? Is that what you're talking about?
the female
Yeah,
friend.
exactly,
Oh, yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
We've shared hotel rooms and shit. Like if we're going to a concert or whatever.
Right.
But there's like zero attraction. You know what I mean? And you can tell that with being around them.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So like coming from the relationship side, my ex-wife was intimidated a little bit. I'm like, this person knows absolutely every fucking thing about me.
Right.
You know what I mean? These people. So can a guy and a girl be friends without having that component? Yes,
Absolutely.
they can.
Mhm.
However,
there it is. Red flag.
the
What?
vast
Hold on, Chubby. Hold on. Once you say however or but, that's automatically a red flag. I'm sorry. You're
No,
disqualified.
because it's very rare. It can be, but it's
It
very,
is very
rare.
rare.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
very rare. But the vast majority are not like that.
Mm-hmm.
The vast majority fall into that category of either they want to get in your draws
Mm-hmm.
or they've tried to get in your draws.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
They can, but significant other will probably feel uncomfortable. Chocolate, you want
Like, I
to
slept
throw us
in the
your
bed.
scenario there,
I
Chocolate?
slept in the bed next to a couple men, but they were gay.
That don't count.
That's it. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, the only
And
thing
yet,
they wanted to do
there's
was your
no
hair.
other man that I could sleep next to that wouldn't be either hoping something would happen or try to make something happen.
I don't know. I
Hell,
think-
I've slept in the same bed with Jen a few times, honestly, and there's absolutely nothing. But
she said
that's
temptation.
30 years of friendship.
Sparkle said, "I'm too tempted. No one can sleep next to me and not touch me." Dang, I don't know about that,
Just going
Sparkle.
off experience.
I mean, I think if I was in that category, the fact that I know that you might fart any second would probably make sure.
Yeah, that would probably negate that one.
So is that what I need to do? Be like, hey, don't touch me. I might fart.
Exactly. That would. I don't know. Never mind. I can't even agree. I can't even agree to that because some guys would probably be like, I like that. What's up?
Yeah.
Get ready to lay down and
Get
sparkle.
a Dutch oven.
Gotta let you know, I'm gonna rip ass. It's probably not gonna be nice. If you roll over and the cover goes and the cover goes, you will gas yourself. It will fuck you up for like days. You may have some facial droop, whatever.
Right.
But I'm a rip ass.
Right. Taffy, I agree with you. You should be able to trust who you're with.
You should.
And if you can't trust them, there's
It's
other
hard for
problems.
some people to have trust because of their past.
It is extremely hard, and that's another thing. You can't bring your past into your future because then
Well,
you'll
when
be
you
stuck.
have like a running of a whole bunch of just bad luck with relationships, your wall gets pretty thick. It gets pretty hard. I can agree to that.
I agree with King Finish. You can trust. Wow, y'all type way too bad. Okay, you can trust your partner all you want. Doesn't mean that they have control of the. So, and that's the other thing.
The other person.
So
Yeah,
with the other person, if they cross that line, it is up to your partner to decide. Well, at that point, she'd be like, "Hey, you're a pedophile now," because I can't give you any second chance. You broke, relationship rules. You broke the boundaries. You broke the code of best friend, bestie, however you want to do it. That's how you should see that. Now, if you and your partner break up, whatever you do after that, it's up to you. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Well, yeah,
That
that's the thing.
fucks up good friendship. So
Yeah. I mean,
can.
like I said, I have a bestie, and I talk to her all the time. And like I said, I've been knowing her for like 3 years, and like still, we were just talking the other day. I was like, man, it's been a while. Still in counting. Like, we never said anything sexual. We never did any sexting. We never sent any pictures. She never say, how'd I look in this outfit? She always sent me family pictures.
Right.
And that's a trust. Now, her dude don't trust me. I don't know why, but she told him like, this is the homie. He hasn't crossed any line, and he said, what every female and guy thinks. He's trying to fuck you, and she was like, if he wanted to, he would have done it by now. We've been in this situation for a long time, so I think depending on how long you've been best friends with someone. I mean, again, I know some people will take a extended amount of time to reach that level to get into someone's pants, which to me is like, wow, you're really that serious to wait that
I'm
long.
Not 30 years. I'm not investing 30 years.
Red flag. Red flag. I'm not waiting that long either just to get in someone's pants. If I can't get into their pants within the week, then fuck it. Like, it's not worth it. No, I'm just playing. I shouldn't have said that. But I mean, like I said, me and her, we go way back, and even to this day, like, her dude don't like me, and she was like, I'm not gonna stop talking to him. And I even told her, I was like, look, if I need to step away for a little bit out of respect, as long as he'll come at me sideways, then, whatever. But it's like, nah, like, she's like, nah.
And that shows that you're a good friend, too, because you're like, if I need to step away out of respect.
I only said that because I was only saying that to get cool points. So I didn't really mean it. Like, Nah. I don't believe.
Put that shit right out there.
I don't.
You is trying to get to
No, I'm not. It's just that it's common sense. It's common sense. Like, if
common sense ain't
it's common sense. Like 3 years in the making, and you think exactly insecure. If you think after 3 years later that I'm still trying to hit, 3 years later y'all had 2 kids, no, then you're no. And as much as I know this guy, I hope she's not watching. As much as I know this guy is not good for her, and she knows that I know that we know what I just said, I still, be like, give him a chance and, work it out and talk to him. Like, I have the advantage to make that move, but she's good people's and she don't deserve that. Like, that, I don't want to mess that friendship up. We cool together. And I like that. I don't want to sabotage that by fucking her a couple of times, maybe more. But, I mean, nah, it would never, it will never go in that category. Even if she was, even if today she was like, hey, let's have sex, I would absolutely tell her no. That it would be the hardest no that I ever said, but it'd be like, nah, you're just, angry and nah.
But listen to what you said. It would still be a hard pass.
Yeah, but I know, but like, deep down inside, I know I wouldn't do it because it's not right. That's my best friend. But
the feelings, you still have them there deep down inside.
That I can have sex. Who turns down? Anyways, that's different.
You would if you could.
If we weren't in that situation in the category, then yeah, it would be like no. If okay, so what was that movie with Justin Timberlake and that one chick where they're like friends with benefits or whatever?
Yeah, I forget, but
I forgot what it was. But
what about My Best Friend's Wedding?
Wait, what?
My Best Friend's Wedding.
Wait, what? Is that the name of the movie, or you're saying Your Best Friend's Wedding?
That's a different movie.
Oh, I'm just
childhood friends. They promise if they never get married at a certain age that they would marry each other, and then all of a sudden the guy calls up and she's like, because she's been thinking about it, because she's still single, because she's probably got a lot of red flags, and he's getting married, and she's floored, and she gets upset, and she tries to break up the fucking wedding, and it's like horrible.
Like, it sounds like what King is talking about.
It is. I forget her fucking name. Big red hair, big lips.
That narrowed it down.
So King said, my brother's wife had a guy waiting on her to be single, to make a move on her, and they knew each other for 13 years.
Yeah.
Don't cheese bears me chocolate.
People do.
Done married my brother. Wait, stop typing. She done married my brother and had 2 kids with them.
See?
Chocolate. And then waited until my brother got locked up and make a move. Okay, but King, did she allow the move to be made? Because in this situation, it was one of those.
Obviously did.
Yeah. Well, we don't know that yet. So in that situation, yep, she let him. Okay, so I'm glad you said that. Red flag. So in that situation, she already anticipated though. If this guy fucked up, I'm gonna fuck him.
She kept her options open. She
kept her option open. So in my situation, if my best friend was like, "Hey, fuck me, I'm done with this guy," and I'm like, "Nah," like I said, it'll be the hardest no because I'm pretty sure the sex would be great, but the answer will still be no because that's my best friend. In his situation, sorry, he waited because he knew like one day this guy's gonna slip. And now they have the perfect opportunity to justify why they should have sex. Red flag.
Like I said, falls in one of 2 categories.
Justify.
Tried or wants to try.
13 years? This man waited 13 years? Hell no. I wouldn't even wait 13 seconds. Anyways, I'm playing.
It's not even typically waiting. It's just
she didn't know until my brother was locked up for
somebody
a year.
he never met anybody.
So
the time obviously came up and he was like, well, what do you know?
King, in this situation, I think he just waited for his opportunity. He just waited for his opportunity. She was weak and vulnerable for whatever reason. He got locked up. He was like, "Don't worry, I got you." And then he probably slid that line. This is something I would probably come up with. He's been locked up for a long time. I got you. You know what I'm saying? Let me come over. Let me talk. Let me cook you some stuff. Don't fart in the bed. And boom, it happened. And they had sex. I mean,
she didn't fart in the bed.
I'm pretty sure she farted in the bed. Nope, he waited because he got married and had a... Wait, what? Nope, he had sex with her and he was married too? Yeah, I said farting in bed. I'm throwing shots at Sparkles because she didn't. Red flag.
And this sounds like some Days of Our Lives shit right here.
Wow, King, dang, that's definitely a red flag. I'm sorry, I wouldn't wait that long to wait for somebody, and then especially I mean, I don't know about everybody else. Nah, by the time he got divorced already. Oh,
so he wasn't waiting. He was just there on the side.
Yeah, waiting. No, he was waiting because if they kept
waiting,
he got married and had a kid. He wasn't waiting.
He was waiting. He knew at the time.
He settled.
He couldn't do anything. He couldn't do anything.
He just took what was I.
He couldn't do anything, and he was like, I'm just gonna wait. And I'm gonna do this so it don't look obvious to the human eyes of the man and the woman. And then when his shit fucked up, he was like, it's cool. I got my bestie. She's married, so she's married. I'm still in there. Boom, boom,
every
boom.
year to see if they're still married.
Wait,
that's
what?
an interesting comment right there.
Say it again. What?
He was checking every year to see if they were still married and together.
Yeah, because he wanted that. He wanted that. How many times did he hit though? That's the question. Because if he did a one-hit wonder, then that's he's stupid for that.
That brings an insight to my eyes.
That's sad. Uh-oh. Chubby's got a call. Get back to work, Chubby.
No, you don't.
Oh.
He hung the fuck up.
That right there, King, I'm sorry. Chocolate, I'm sorry. I mean, there's boundaries, there's limits, but like I said, I got a bestie. Even if today, she'd call me right now, be like, I'm done. I've been waiting. I wouldn't even be able to look at her the same if she said that. Okay, can an ex be friend? Red flag.
So
okay,
yes. I have to.
Well, you have a different.
I'm
story.
with Chubby on the yes. So that's all I'm gonna say. Go ahead, guys.
I'll tell my side. Let me tell. Chubby can tell.
Yeah, go ahead, Chubby. Tell yours.
So can an ex be friends? Yes. My ex-wife is probably one of my better friends.
Right. Well, you guys were best friends and got married, then got divorced and got married again.
Yes.
We all know the story.
And actually, we have all hung out. My current girlfriend and my ex-wife, and actually my ex-wife's family. We've all hung out, went to dinner together and things like that. So
I'm actually friends with my ex, so
yeah. And I've met her current boyfriend, and I mean he seems to be a nice guy. He's old as fuck, but
I was gonna say, Sparkle, don't.
I forgot about that for a hot minute.
I was like, Sparkle, wait. My
ex still lives in the house.
Exactly.
Yeah, she was like, "No, you can't be friends with your ex." And I started thinking, I was like,
well, no,
"Yeah, I was
live in the house."
I was like, "Wait, I'm not trying to put out your business for a second, but hold on."
Before that story comes up, I have another story.
Okay, go for it.
Finish, Chub. I don't know if Chubby's finished. Finish.
Oh yeah, no, so it is possible. I mean, we're all. She and I are very good friends. Is there anything between us? No. Do I love her? Yeah. But she's the mother of my kids.
Right.
There you go.
If that makes sense.
Right.
Nope. That does make sense.
Okay. Well, technically it don't count because that's baby mama. So.
Yeah, well, I don't love
but
my
it does. It's an
daddies.
Chubby, me and you are on the same page, but I don't know about Sparkles right now.
I got 2 kids. Where's their fucking dad? One's dead, and the other one might as well be dead because he ain't around. He hasn't been around. Don't even check in.
Damn.
But,
that's why she Sparkle farts.
Yeah,
that's why she Sparkle farts.
Were you done, Chubby?
Yeah, Chubby. Were you done?
Yeah.
Okay, so when I first met my ex-husband, he was friends with his ex. All right? But this ex wasn't really wanting to be an ex, even though she kicked him out and said, you need to go one day. And so he went. And she went and did her own thing. But once I came in the picture, things started to change. And then it was like, oh, I need you to come do this, and I need you to do that, and oh, I don't want her in our truck. And it's like, wait, when you guys are split up, he's making the payments on the truck. Why am I a problem? She kicked him out. Now, to save our relationship, he took his truck back out to Vegas and dropped it off and said, here, now we have no ties. because they were only together for like 2 years.
Okay.
And so she got all fucking pissed off. And I was like, wait, you're going back out there? Well, good luck to you, because I guess you ain't coming back, because I already saw what was happening. Well, no. He came back. He actually called me, and he was like, I can't get a bus out of here till Wednesday, and it was Sunday. And I was like, bet. I'm going to drive my car out right now. I'll see you in 2 fucking hours. Vegas is 3 hours away.
Mm-hmm.
And I did. I raced my motherfucking ass out there in my little tiny car and swooped him up. She called him the next morning, was like, do you want to go to breakfast? And he's like, oh, I'm going to say Sparkles. That's obviously not my name, but she came and picked me up last night. I'm
Wait,
back
that's not
home.
your name?
That's not my real name.
Her name is Amber.
Oh, hell. I got fucked up.
Her name is Amber.
I thought your name was Sparkles.
Her name
Yeah,
is,
I did. You like how I did that? That's
her,
funny, huh?
Her real name is Amber, so just putting that out there, guys. Amber.
Amber. Okay. So she was just like all freaking out over that. Well, I didn't find out until my ex-husband and I broke up that no, she did try to get him back. She tried very fucking hard.
Right.
She's playing a little fucking game. Yeah, and that's why exes, to a point, cannot be friends. See, they were only together for 2 years. They had no ties together. Why do you need to be friends with your ex after 2 years? I was friends with an ex who I was only with for a year.
Thanks, chocolate.
And then we split up, and then we got back together a little bit later because it was like, well, you know, maybe we didn't really need to split up. But then we got back together, and it was like, well, nothing's changed. Goodbye. So to that point, I say no. But my ex-husband now, okay, we were together for we were together for, at the time, I should say, 13 years. Shut up.
I'm trying not to say anything. I'm trying so hard.
Over there giggling like little fucking girls in high school.
I'm trying so hard because you're like, it's not right, but it's right, but it's not right.
No,
but let me justify
no,
why it's not right.
I'm gonna explain
Go for
why. Okay. So my ex and I, we were together for 13 years.
Mm-hmm.
We were married for 7. We lived with my parents. He's part of the family. I was part of his family. You know, everybody was close. He has known me since my son was barely even 2 years old. He's just about turned 2 years old when we met. So he's been in my son's life from 2. My son is now 16. So shut up.
I was coughing. Damn.
So where was my son's dad this whole time? Well, at the time when we first met, my son's dad was in the backyard and sleeping in a trailer because he had nowhere to go, and my dad needed rent money because he likes rent money, and so he was living in the backyard when I met my ex. Were we friends? No. He was a piece of shit who lived in the backyard.
Wait. This is your kid's dad, though, that you're taling about, that lived in the back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he lived in a trailer in the backyard and became an
In a
alcoholic.
van down by the river.
In an RV? In an RV? You talking about like in an RV or like?
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
No, it was a trailer, like a little
okay.
trailer you hook up to a
It's
truck.
an RV. Camper.
Well, no, it
She said it's a
it
trailer.
didn't have its own motor. You had to hook it up to a
Travel
truck. So
trailer.
it was a trailer.
Oh, okay.
But it wasn't a
Trailer.
fifth wheel. It was a trailer.
Right.
Travel.
A little
trade.
camper trailer. Whatever.
They travel.
But he was a piece of shit.
Right.
The man couldn't even buy diapers for our kid. Guy, my ex, was buying diapers for my kid and taking care of me, taking care of him, and so we eventually got married. And then when COVID hit, I was already done 3 years before COVID, but I decided I'm done. We split up, but he lived here. It was COVID. He had nowhere to go. Plus, we had a business together. We have a business. We've been running it together for 8 years now. So it was like, well, do we just throw away the business? Because we still get along. We weren't mad at each other. Nobody cheated on each other. We split up because, number one, he's 22 years older than me.
Damn.
Number two, he was on a bunch of pills that created a lot of depression in him and changed a lot of his thinking, which frustrated the fuck out of me that I had to deal with, that I did put up with, and I did take care of him, and I was there. But at that point, I was like, I'm kind of done and over with this. We're not even lovers. The sex wasn't there. If you don't have sex with somebody that you're married with, there's no passion. why be married?
Damn.
So we decided to separate and just still be friends. And that's why. We don't have those sexual feelings for each other anymore. And all we want to do is keep our business alive and work. We're friends. We all get along. We go out. My boyfriend lives here too. And we can all go out together. We're all three of us are going to Michigan in August for my birthday.
So Chocolate.
Yeah,
So Chocolate, to answer your original question, Chocolate, to answer your original question, can you be friends with your ex? Yes, that is proof. And there's a difference between no. There's a difference between Sparkle Story and Chubby. Chubby married his baby mama. Thank you, music. I hear you. Chubby married.
Friends then had a kid together.
Yeah,
He didn't marry his
okay,
baby mama.
but you and your ex didn't have any kids together, but he was there long enough to take care of your
He
kid to
raised
be
my kid.
right. But
Right.
but technically, there's no ties between you two.
Our business.
It's like giving up the truck. There's no legitimate tie, because even if you guys got business together, you guys can,
You're comparing 2 years to 13 years. When you have 13 years, you have built a life with that person.
right. But he's still your ex.
Right.
Right. So that was the original question. Can you be friends with your ex? Yes. Yes, you can. In two different scenarios. In yours,
If he had cheated on me, or if I had cheated on him, we would not be friends.
so Chocolate had Chocolate.
There's
So Chocolate said, I was trying to be friends with my ex because we agreed to be friends. But it's like he's always trying to turn it into more, and I'm just not with it. So
right. So I was trying to be friends with my daughter's dad, but every time we'd hang out, he'd try to fuck me.
damn. Who can resist?
We did. 'Cause I was
Sparkles?
single, so I was like, well, okay.
But you're
So, yeah.
No, that's the dad.
It didn't matter. No,
That's the-
we weren't friends.
That's the dad,
We
though.
were basically fuck buddies.
He's the dad.
But he was an asshole who fucking almost killed me.
He's the dad. I don't think that counts.
A dad to a child we didn't raise together because she was in a fucking nursing home. So no.
Wait.
My daughter who
Yeah.
lives in a nursing home?
I know that.
Yeah.
I know that. But so
So
you're
we didn't raise a child together. We just had one together.
right. Still
And
counts.
he didn't even care about her.
Dang, that's sad.
He wouldn't even go see her.
That's sad. I know a couple of guys like that. Sad.
But
That's sad.
yeah, so it depends on the situation. It also depends on the people.
Yeah, I agree.
No, I think your
My
story is
ex
perfect.
and I are like I said, we're great friends, but it's
That's the brother of your child.
do I tell her everything? Hell no, it's none of her damn business.
Why not?
Well, yeah,
Red flag.
I
or
don't
what?
tell my ex everything either. We're friends. We talk about a lot of stuff, but
Yeah,
he
we do
doesn't
talk
know-
about a lot of stuff.
He doesn't know every detail.
Why red
Because he'll
flag or
just go
what?
tell everybody at the bar.
Oh, see.
But I know everybody at the bar's details. Every single one of them.
Oh my god, I can't with you too. So,
Damn.
oh,
a
so
lot.
for me, I can honestly say I am friends with all my exes. I am not trying to fuck them. That was the end of the chapter. I think for me, it's more of a growth. It helps me be a better person because we talk about what we did, what we didn't do, and I always tell all of them, maybe you should try to, stay away from the past and your past things. I mean, always be yourself, of course, but at the same time, it's more like a lesson,
But
like
yet
a
you're
book
still
of
there.
like
You're
a.
the past.
I know I'm the past, but I'm a gooder past because I am
Gooder
not.
past?
Yes, because I am not
A
trying
worse
to.
or English speaker,
No.
but a gooder past.
Hey, we make up words all the time. We make up words all the time. We make up words all. If you don't like the way I talk, red flag. Get the fuck out of here. No, it's just I think it's because okay, so you and your girl you're together, you and your guy you're together, and y'all break up for whatever reason, right? Okay, perfect example. Sparkle, don't you think that you learn from your ex
100%.
and it made you a better person?
It
You
made
learn
me
what the hell
realize
you
what I
don't
want in a
want.
relationship.
Exactly. So
It didn't make me a better person. It just made me realize red flags.
look, it made you a better person. And do you give him advice if he asks for it? You
he doesn't
don't
listen to me, dude. This motherfucker talks my ear off. Like I bring up something to try to say, and he takes over the conversation every time. And that's one of the reasons why I fucking left him.
Chubby, back me up here. Don't you?
He's 22 years older than me. He don't look to me for advice.
Damn.
We fucking got in an argument on our last job because he didn't do what I said, and the fucking dude, the contractor, came over and was like, "What's this?" And I was like, "I tried to tell him," and he's like, "That's not how I want it done." I said, "I already know. I tried to tell him." I go tell him, and he's like, "Well, I think it looks fine." I'm like, "I think you need to go take another look." And he goes up there, and he's like, "Oh." And then fixes the problem and does it the way that I told him it should have been done. That's time wasted. So much time wasted.
Great job.
You're
I figured
friends.
I'd come by and weigh in on that one because, damn. And
You're
yes,
not friends with none of your exes, Paul? That's crazy.
just to go back real quick, Bear.
Mm-hmm.
The guys that were on that sub did pay $250,000 a ticket.
Wait, what? They paid?
A seat.
like-
Wait. They paid?
chump
Wait.
change.
Who did they pay?
Yes. They paid the company that owned the sub.
What the? I'm not talking.
That's okay, Paul.
This is definitely another topic. First of all, red flag right there. First of all, I'm not paying anything to go anywhere down below. No,
Okay,
if I'm
these
in
people
there,
They went to go view, so
These
they wanted
people
to go
were
view the
billionaires. That's
Titanic.
chump
Yeah.
change.
So the father and son are from Pakistani's wealthiest family.
Not anymore.
Well, they were.
damn,
Sorry.
damn.
One was the CEO of the company that built the sub.
Oh, not
Yeah.
anymore.
President or CEO, one of the two.
VP moving on up.
But yeah, so each of these guys were
Oh,
well,
Paul,
the
that sucks.
owner, president, CEO, whatever, got his ticket free evidently. But the rest of these people paid $250,000 per seat to go into
Well,
sub
That's why I went to do some.
because they wanted to witness the Titanic firsthand.
Under the water, no pass.
Under
Well,
the
that's
sea.
where the Titanic is.
Under
It's
the
under the
sea.
sea.
That's where you found.
Everything's
them
better.
all
Then
dead.
it gets wetter.
Take it from
Under
me.
the sea.
Singing Disney songs, red flag.
To see the
Red
Titanic.
flag, music, singing Disney songs, red flag, Sparkle, singing Disney songs, red flag, farting in bed, red flag, red flag. Sorry,
I feel special now.
those are my
Ripping
red
ass
flags.
at the dinner table. That's
Red-
a triple red flag.
Red
I
flag.
just can't wait to be king.
I'm sorry, Sparkle's got
Alright,
like
Joe.
so much stuff. Sparkle, me and you do not match. You got so many red flags for me. I'm not even feeling it anymore.
Hey, I'm
I'm not-
taking. I don't
Not
match
only is
nobody.
she
All right.
actress, she sings Disney.
Red flag.
I'm taken. I
I
don't
know
match
that.
nobody.
I know that. I know
See?
that.
See?
I know
See how
that.
that
Chubby, if you
goes?
ever meet her in
I can
Michigan,
be who I want to be.
when you're, hey, I'm not knocking that. You're still cool in my book, but now that I know,
Everybody look left.
now that I know
Everybody
you're definitely,
look right.
guys. If there's ever a thought
Everybody
that Bear,
look on.
she's still singing. Everybody
I
thought
know.
there's, if you ever thought there was a thought that man, Bear really likes Sparkle Fart, red flag.
I'm pretty sure all the guys are running away. They're like, "Oh shit, she farts in bed. She'll fart
I
on
mean,
your
I
lap."
mean, like I said, it's
She'll-
not the.
She'll say,
I mean,
She threatened to rip ass on me,
mm,
and I'm not even done anything.
"You don't like farts. You told
No, I
me you don't
don't.
like farts."
oh
But I'm
shit.
not gonna rip ass next to you either.
Right. And again,
I
going
would
back,
die laughing. I'd probably pee my pants laughing
And it-
if you did.
and again, going back, it's just
It's a respect thing.
yes, exactly. Like I get it. You're gassy. Hey, I'm sorry, I farted. I'm just like, oh my god, you knew it was coming. Like you knew it. You
Not
can feel it.
always.
You can feel
You
it.
don't
You can
always
feel
know
it.
it's coming.
You can feel it. You can feel it. It's in the stomach. It's in the
If you
stomach.
can't feel it, you might want to go get checked out.
Red flag.
Gastroenterologist will take a look
Very
for you.
tight, okay? Just
Says
sometimes it
squeeze
just
it.
happens.
Says squeeze it. All right. Oh my god, I can't with you two, but I
Anyway,
can't with
on
you
that
two.
note, y'all, I'm gonna step out of here.
Okay.
I just had to weigh in on that one, and I couldn't type fast enough on the fucking phone. So
Okay. Well,
Right.
we're still going with this until
Appreciate
Sparkles
that.
needs to get off. But I still have a couple of red flags. I was trying to get.
Oh yeah,
some,
we have more red flags to talk about
Oh
for sure.
yeah. Sparkle's gonna take over and talk about some of her stuff because I did like 7.
I'm gonna be here all day.
I did like 7. I did like 7.
said-
I'm sorry.
she said the issues with Sparkles. Let's
Well, I don't think. I don't think. I don't think there's
Extreme.
issues. She just has her red flags. And there you go. So,
My red
Later.
flags? I don't have red flags.
not you. Like
ripping
you're.
ass
You're.
is like a big one.
You're.
No, it's not.
It is.
Yes, it is.
Chat.
That's
I should put that. I should.
Preference of a liking or not liking.
I should.
Okay?
I should put. I should.
I don't know. There's no liking or not liking. I do
my
not want to
gosh, you're in
smell how
denial.
your food. I don't want to smell how your food
I
decomposes
didn't
in
say
your body.
you wanted to know how it smells.
She said there's no
I'm
accidents.
not saying you enjoy it. I'm just saying everybody farts.
Where's Mike
Some
at?
do it in
Everybody
private.
does fart.
Where's-
Everybody
Do it in
does it in
public.
private.
Where's Mike at?
Everybody
No,
should
not
do it. in private.
Everybody does not do it in private.
Why do you?
They
Why do you
should
think?
do it in
Listen,
private.
listen. Why do you think Mike always said my girl kicked me out of the bed? Why do you think she? Why do you think he says that? Cause she don't like it. Like she don't like it either. Like it's like, and that's a women point of view too. So if y'all think, well, we're girls, we're women, it happens. Mike's girl kicks him out of the bed. He says this. I'm not
Obviously,
trying
she
to.
thinks that she's some high on fucking throne and fuck, dude. People fart when they sleep.
Oh man, no, he's awake.
Man,
He's
Adam.
awake. I don't think he's sleeping. I think he's
purposely
awake.
did it.
Yeah, he
Already said he purposely did it. That's
Yeah.
not because she threw him the fuck out.
he said
Like, don't let
he-
that
Well,
confuse you.
Yeah, he said
He's
I don't
never
care.
said
It's
that.
natural.
I've never heard him say that. I
Yeah.
only hear him say one thing.
No, he said
So
it before.
I don't know the other side of the story.
He said it's natural and he can't help it. He just don't.
Yeah, it's natural.
And
No,
I'm
it
like,
ain't.
it's natural for you to
I
go to
mean,
the
farts are
bathroom.
natural.
I get it. It's
Farts-
natural.
If you didn't fart, you would implode like the
Oh
suburbs.
my
It
god.
is, you would explode. Implode is the other way.
Squeezing the
If you're
cheeks.
squeezing cheeks, you may
Squeezing the cheeks.
implode.
Red flag.
The other look, you ain't even got to make it to the bathroom. Just go in the other goddamn room.
Exactly.
I ain't got to hear you rip at it. I
Exactly.
don't want to hear your cheeks clap.
Or pretend.
Unless I'm doing it.
Okay. So even if you're like, hey, go get me something to drink, and I come back to that whiff, like no.
Walking
Red
in,
flags. Like what the fuck did I
Good
do?
one. And Bear, we better never meet. Just saying.
We have to meet.
Don't ever meet me.
We have
The
to
very
meet.
first thing she's gonna do is
I
cup
will
of soup.
fart.
I'm gonna have a
You're
COVID
fucked up.
mask. I'm
I
gonna
will
have a
You're
COVID
fucked
mask.
up.
purposely
Cup of
eat
soup.
broccoli for a week and not
Damn.
drink enough water.
She said, look, she said she's eating pickled eggs, broccoli, and beer.
Yes.
I'm gonna have my COVID mask on, so I'm good. Like 4 to 5.
COVID mask ain't gonna stop that shit.
I'm be chicken. I'm
You
be.
gotta have
I'm.
like some
gonna
like
trap it in
World
your
War
nose
II
and-
trench
Things
mask.
are
I'm gonna be.
nose
I'm gonna be
hairs.
chilling with Meaty. Like, and be like, "Where are you sitting, Sparkles?" All right, Meaty, sit between us. Thank you, right there. Just want to make sure.
Have
Chubby,
some
good.
World
Chubby,
War
good luck to
trench
you.
Mask for this
Chubby,
shit.
Chubby, good luck to you, sir. Good luck to you. You're gonna meet her quicker than I will, so good luck to you.
I'm second thinking this one. But,
He's like, I don't know.
she's already
Oh
threatened to
my
rip ass
God.
on me, and I wasn't even involved in the first part of the conversation.
She's like, Chubby, when I see you, I'm just gonna let it. Dad's gonna be crazy. You should go live when
I'm
you
gonna
do
tell.
it.
I'm gonna tell my friend too. Be like, so this guy coming, he doesn't like farts.
Uh-huh.
So we need to fart.
Oh, she's just playing
we
it.
don't.
You should.
So,
you,
like-
you should broadcast it when you do it too.
That's so fucked up.
Hey guys, I'm here in Michigan. There's Chubby right
Alright,
over
Here's
there.
my phone. We're going live. Hi, Chubby. Give me a hug.
Oh my God. Red flag.
Look, you're gonna hear it too. Red flag, deuces.
Oh my God.
While they're hot.
That is crazy, Sparkle. You was wild for that. Again, there's
I
nothing. There's nothing against it. It's just.
It's one personal preference.
I just spilled
Go
my
to the-
drink
I
out.
prefer you to keep your gas in your ass.
Go to the bathroom. I don't like
That's
me
it.
personally. I don't fart around women. Like I can't. I think that's rude. I think it's disrespectful.
I think it's rude that you
I
don't.
agree.
And the and even guys, like even my kids, like I don't even like fart around my kids. Like I don't be like, oops, I'm sorry. Like I don't say it's my room. To me it's a respect thing. And when my kids do it, I'm like, bro, for real? Like really? Like damn.
know,
Like my
same way
son,
with mine.
my
I have
son.
all boys.
Yeah, well, I mean, 3 boys, 1 girl. My oldest, he's just like, I'm like, bro, stay the fuck out of my room. Like,
That's
if you're
it.
just gonna come in
Even
here
come
and
near
do
me.
that shit, like, don't even like go to the fucking bathroom. He's like, what? He's just and I'm like, no. I'm gonna have to ban him from my
Yeah.
house.
No.
I've
No.
had my
Yeah.
brother come to my door and fart, and I'm like, "What do you want? Did you just come to my door and fart? Get the fuck out!"
Wow,
My
what the
nephew
hell?
has done
That
it
is-
to me. My mom has done it to me. I'm just like,
Damn.
It-
They got
I'm
a whole
gonna-
family of
I-
ass rippers.
I actually
Right.
made a Facebook post. I don't know how long ago now, but it's like I'm gonna invent a curtain that stands in front of my door that checks your ass before you come in. Like,
Wait. So are
You
you
gotta fart.
wait? Are you saying that you don't like it when they go into your room and fart?
no, if that is, they literally come. No, they literally come to my
Red
door.
flag.
No.
Yeah,
Wait,
just
you
ripping
didn't
ass.
let me
You mean
finish.
like that?
You didn't let me finish. So they literally come to my door and fart, and I look at them, and I'm like, "What the fuck is your problem?" Now they don't know what they came here for, so they just like leave, and I'm like, "You just came here to fart." And they're like, "No, but I got scared and I'm running away." And I'm like, "You should have done that when you felt the fart coming."
Oh wait.
Red flag.
Wait. Should have walked away when you felt the fart coming. Is that what you just said?
Right? Red flag.
No, that's not my
There it
partner.
is.
That's not
All
my
right, Joe.
partner. No, that's not my partner.
Well, in general, in
we
general.
were talking about your partner. No,
Well,
This
in
is your
general,
brother.
this is
Whoa.
in general. This is in general. I went to partner, but in general, like my son,
This is your brother.
he said this is the worst mother. Yeah, that is true. Like my
You
mom came
came
in
out
and
that
fart.
woman's vagina. Dude, she can do whatever the fuck she
I
wants
gotta
to
get
do.
No, the fuck she
I gotta
can't.
get story about that.
No, I
One
know,
of my,
right?
No, the
one
fuck
of
she
my
can't.
exes, I brought my mom to meet the guy I was with at the time. I brought her down to meet his mom because we were talking about getting married. My mom is standing there talking to this woman and just
It's a whole family of like indiscriminate ass rippers. What the hell?
I have no words. The fact
I
that
don't have Mm-mm. I'm just gonna leave on that one. That's a whole other topic.
that's
There's
a
like some
different
issues
conversation.
going on right there.
Red flag. Oh wait, red flag.
It's like borderline psychotic.
I think
No,
she.
Walk up and rip ass on somebody.
That is
like
crazy.
genes
That is
missing or
crazy.
something there.
Sparkles, I see why you got the name Sparkles. Not only you, but your whole family. God, let me tell
right.
you.
All right, y'all. I gotta get off here. I gotta make some phone calls. So
All right, good luck, Chubby. Thank you.
thanks for having me in.
Yeah, no problem. Shout out to Chubby, guys. Red flag. Oh man, it's always nice to have that guy in here. Oh man, Sparkles, you're just killing me right now with this red flag stuff. All right, what do you got? What do you got for me, Sparkles? What do you got for me?
peeing. Give me a minute.
Oh, red flag. Wait, red flag. She said, "Hey, I got." Nah, I'm just playing. That's not a red flag. So, guys, again, I thank you guys for being here. Shout out to everybody who's here. Shout out to the biddies. Shout out to Chocolate. Shout out to King. Shout out to Paul. Shout out to Music. Guys, if you guys are taking off, you coming right back. You guys, it's cool. I don't, you guys can, just hey, I'm out. Jesus me. I don't know if you're in my Discord. But if you are, let me know, and we can definitely add you to the
I
chat.
just farted while your
Oh
my
no, she
headset was
didn't.
on.
No, she didn't. We didn't hear none of that. So
No, because I'm polite. I put my mic up.
thank you, and that's the whole point that I was getting at. Like, it's just a line of respect. I would never do it. I could never do it in front of my kids. I couldn't do it in front of my significant other. Couldn't do it in front of I just can't. I can't do it around the guys. It's not cool to me personally. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, that red flag for me. I'm sorry, but whenever you're ready,
No, I'm ready.
Go ahead and give us a red flag
Alright,
of yours.
so
Not, it doesn't
four
have to
red
be
flags
you,
for
but
me.
okay.
Well, I mean, just I mean, it should be a lot of people's red flags for one.
Okay.
But so speaking of relationships,
Ah, shit.
if you're meeting somebody and they don't have, well, I mean, see, there's an age limit to like some of these red flags. Like,
Okay.
I feel like if you're, in your teens or your early 20s, like, you're not really trying to settle down, are you? And if you are, it's a red flag.
Hey, what are you here for, man? I'm trying to get with you. I'm trying to be with you. I'm trying to meet up with you. I'm trying to have
But,
kids and get married. But
I think you should, like,
ain't that
I think
the
you should meet people and learn about what you want, because especially as a woman, like, we go through phases in life.
Mhm.
And when we hit our 40s, we changed. That's why I left my ex-husband. He saw it coming. He knew it was going to happen.
But ain't that the point to try to settle down with the first woman you come across?
No.
So what's the point? What's the point? So what you're saying?
Why?
Okay. So
Why?
you're saying when you dated your first boyfriend, you're like, I'm just gonna date him, but I know he's not the future.
Right.
What?
Because I don't know what I want in a relationship.
True. I get that. I was about to
How
say
do you
that to
know what you
myself.
want in a relationship or what you want from your partner if you haven't experienced many relationships?
Because you have expectations.
Exactly.
Right.
How
So
do you
you're
know
like,
how do you know what all those expectations are if you just fall in love with the first person and you're like, this is love, this is life.
I mean,
But there could be something better out there.
I mean, I heard stories from people.
Like, you have a young mind, you have a young brain.
I met people
Very
who've been with their
uneducated.
high school sweetheart for like 27 years.
Hey, my parents have been married since the day one after high school, and they have the worst marriage that I've ever seen in my life. Let me tell you.
But they're still together.
Because they have to be.
What do you mean they have to
They're
be?
not happy. And
Ah.
for fuck's sakes, my mom's got a second husband living here.
Wait, what? Never mind.
In a sense, but yeah. She's
That-
literally called him her. We all call him her second husband. I call him adopted uncle. Yeah.
The Sparkle Stories,
yeah.
Part 1, coming
Oh,
soon
dude, I've got so many. Like,
on Kick. I'm telling you, Kick should be used for podcasts. I'm telling you, Kick for podcast and Twitch for gaming, or vice versa.
Oh, yeah, that would actually be a really good thing.
I'm telling you, I thought I told you that. That's what I'm trying to do. I think
I
I'm
got a
gonna
lot
make
of
a pod-
stories and situations and
and I'm always
things
down to
about
listen
life,
to it.
but yeah.
So red flag.
Yeah. So one red flag is, especially being in my 40s and meeting people. Number 1, do you have a job? Number 2, do you have a car? Number 3, you on probation? Have you been in jail? And along with that, you got kids? You got a baby mama? And I'm not saying these are all red flags.
Mhm.
I'm saying these are things that I look for, and then the red flags come in. All right, you got a job. How long you been at that job? All right, well, I'm gonna look into that. Okay. Sometimes people change jobs because, you know what, they've been in another one for a while, or they were in a situation.
But you
for a
never
while.
give. Well, so what's the number though? Because you said how long have you been at a job? So what?
Well, okay, so like I'll say, when I met Meaty, he was just. When I met him, I met him on St. Patrick's, which was on a Wednesday. The following Monday, he was about to start a new job, but that's because he was a stay-at-home dad because his ex-wife, baby mama, made all the money, and she made him stay home and watch the kids so that way she could work and go fuck around while he watched the kids. I've seen it to this day. Like, I heard that, and I paid attention, I watched, I listened, I learned, and I was like, yep, she's a whore.
Damn.
So I saw it, and ever since I've been with him, he's been at that job. He works his fucking ass off. He does it every day. He don't take days off unless it's for the kids, or he's, like, actually sick.
Right.
And even then, he still wants to go into work. So, but I watched that from day one since we're together. And he was also, when we were together, still doing everything for his kids, even while he was working. He
Right.
would get up in the morning. If he spent the night, he'd get up in the morning. He'd go wake up his kids at home, make them breakfast, take them to school, get off
Right.
work, pick them up, make them dinner, clean the fucking house, and then come visit me. So it was like, okay, so that red flag isn't really a red flag.
Okay.
All right, cool. You got your own car. You do. Cool.
So if they don't have a car,
then I'm like, why don't you have a car?
it's hard out
Like,
there.
do you have a DUI? That's
Maybe.
a red flag.
So anything criminal wise is a red flag.
Oh, 100%. I've already been down that road.
Damn.
Yeah. Do not be on probation. Do not have court dates because I don't want to be there by your side through that shit. I've already done it. No, thank you.
So real quick, Luffy said everyone needs to go through a hoe phase. But the question
Exactly.
the question is, how long is that phase?
Well, it all depends. Do you meet somebody finally that fits up to your expectations, or do you just continue? Like, when I met Meaty, he was going through his hoe phase. We met, and we've been inseparable ever since the day we met. So
Right.
he was like, I'm done. Like, I met the one.
Right.
There she is.
Right.
And we've been inseparable, like I said, since that St. Patrick's Day. Like, I was like, okay, cool, I met a really great guy. Like, I don't know where this is gonna go. And he calls me up the next morning. He's like, so you left your purse in my truck. I was like, oh. Okay, so he had to bring it back the next day. He brought it back. We hung out. And it was awesome. We hung out. We were talking. We were learning each other. And then he had to go deal with the kids. And then he came back afterward. And then it was just like bam, 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 bam. And then he
Right.
started work. And it was like, okay, I got work. I got to do this and this and this and this. And I'm like, okay, cool. You know, but it was like, our relationship started happening like instantly.
Right.
So that's why I say even though we met St. Patrick's Day, like that's our anniversary. Because it's been just ever since then.
Okay.
But yeah, so another red flag is, are you gonna tell me to quit my job to come move in with you when you can't even pay for your goddamn self? No, I'm not.
Yeah, that's
I was
definitely a red flag.
I was literally told to leave California, leave my business, and come squat in your house, and you will take care of me and my child. When that person could barely pay their own bills.
So if
Another
you ain't
red
got
flag.
if you ain't got your shit together, then that's a red
You can't take care
flag.
of nobody. You better be able to take care of yourself before you can even think to take care of another person along with their children or child.
Pause.
Like,
Pause. To jump on that, if you think that bills ain't 50-50, red flag. I'm sorry.
Well, no.
I just had to put it out
well,
there.
yeah.
'Cause
Well, no,
I'm not
I
doing
agree.
that. I'm not doing that. Hey, you gotta take care of me and my family. Mm-mm. That's a red flag for me.
See, and I'm not like that. I'm not like, oh yes, I'm gonna go and let you take care of me, and I'm gonna squat in your house.
Yeah.
No, I was like, number one, I have a business that I've built up, and at that time it was like 6 years in. I was like, I've built up this great business. I make good money. Yeah, it's slow because of COVID, but it's gonna come back. Like,
Right.
why would a man even, or a person even try to take me away from that? Red flag.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Somebody would do that. Huh?
Yeah, that's why we ain't together. Another red flag I have, and I'm very sorry to 100%, but I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it loud. If you're in the military, I've had a lot of bad situations with people in the military, and that is my own. That is my own personal flag. Just saying.
If we're doing categories like that,
Well, I'm just talking about red flags.
Yeah. I'm trying. That's a good one. I never thought about like
Well,
like.
because you've never been in that situation.
Well, I mean,
I
so
literally met a dude who was I forget the name now. He was a police army base police dude. Met him. Okay, we're seeing each other. We're having fun. One day I'm at his house and he's out cooking food and I'm in the bedroom changing or something. I forget exactly what was going on. And I see something in the closet. I see a picture frame up in the closet because the door was open. I'm not a snooper. Not a snooper.
all right.
And I look at this picture frame and it's him and his wife and kid.
Oh, so he hit it.
Yeah, exactly.
Dang.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what that means?
Ex-boyfriend.
Red flag.
Ex-boyfriend.
That's
who wanted
crazy.
Me to move in and squat in his house was military.
As you're talking about these guys, I'm trying to compare my life. Like, did I do that before? No, I haven't done that one. That's I didn't hide any pictures. Or
No, don't lie about your life. Don't lie about
No.
your life.
I'm not. I am not lying about. Oh, okay. I was gonna say
I'm
I'm not
not
lying about it. I'm not personally lying about it.
Truth always comes out. Truth will always come out. But yeah, it's just that as I get older, I want somebody who is able to take care of themselves,
Right.
as I can take care of myself. I never want to be in the position to where somebody else has to take care of me. When
So-
my work gets slow and shit, like I get severely depressed and I'm just like, I'm a piece of shit. Why is this guy even with me? Like I can't even take care of myself. But
Yeah.
I don't take much to take care of myself. So I don't have those extra bills. I just have a phone bill and internet bill and that's it. Like I that's it. So and I'm able to cover those all the time.
Real quick,
But if you need somebody to take care of you, that's a red flag.
if you can't make me a sandwich, red flag. I had to throw it out there. Like I'm a big on. I told y'all the key to a man
Yeah, you
tarts
are
a sandwich.
big on sandwiches.
Yeah,
I know.
it's the key to the man tarts. You can't make a sandwich. That's a red flag right there. So yeah, I was trying to think. Dang, he had his picture in the closet, and I still can't. I don't think there's any type. I'm really thinking because you said military. I never. The only person that I would say I regretted was the chick that I dated in. This is where I see myself out again. Oh my God, music! Knock it off! Knock it off! There's this girl that I dated in Kerrville, and she was all types of red flags for me. She was okay. Here we go. She was aggressive. She was like aggressive. Like she was like, I'll fight you any day. She was.
Let me pause you really quick.
Go ahead.
Just these red flags that we're talking about are not to like pick on people.
Of course.
So if anybody in chat don't feel some sort of way because you feel like, oh, you're this or you're that. Like we're all growing in life.
Yeah.
We're all in different chapters of our lives, and this is more to be like educational, not
Comedy.
picking on anybody. So please,
A comedy show. This is definitely a comedy show.
Nobody, please feel like you are a lesser of a person. I am no better of a person than anybody here. But I'm just saying for me personally, I've been through a lot of experiences. And I like to share my experiences in hopes that it would help people to see the letter day. I'm not saying I'm 100% right all the time. I can be very wrong. But that's just who I am. Like,
taking this too serious? Red flag. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
But
No,
yeah,
this
I
is
just wanted to
definitely
put that out there.
a story where we're it's just, and if anybody want to, feel free to jump in and tell it's just point of view of people's red flags. It's a deal breaker. You already know that we're here to just have a good time, chat, and have everybody in here. This is, these are some things that that it's a deal breaker for us. She's already been there. She's found the love of her life, so she's past the red flags. But she's got amazing red flag stories, and that's the whole point of this conversation. As I'm about to talk about one of my exes that I don't. This is probably one of the exes I don't talk to because she's a fucking criminal now. So, If when you're done, I'll go ahead and talk about that for a little bit because I ignored. I ignored. All right, so her name was Lori. I met her through my stepbrother, and it was different for me and my stepbrother because he normally, and this is not a shot at anybody, okay? His standards were more like petite girls, and the girl he was talking to was not petite. She was chubby. So when we met, he was like, "Hey, can you meet me or take me to meet this girl on a double date?" I didn't want to go on this double date. And it was a crazy backstory because me and her were both saying the same thing on different sides. Like she didn't want to go, she didn't want to do the double date with her sister, and whatever. So, and I was like, no, I don't want to meet this girl. She's a bitch. I don't call girls bitches. I'm sorry, but I was like, yeah, she a bitch. I'm gonna be all mad and all of that. And so he was like, come on. So we went, and we were supposed to just go to the movies. So when we pulled up, and again, I didn't know he was going for this chubby girl. Again, there's nothing wrong with the type of girl he was going for. I'm just used to him with petite girls. And so she was like, hi, I'm Lori. And I'm like, wait, she's the petite one, and that's not who he's been talking about. And so I shook her hand. I was like, yo, I'm Keith. Boom. And so me and her actually hit it off back. Like, we had a blast that day. It's when we got into that damn relationship when shit changed. She was the most jealous. She was the most jealous person. She hated her own sister. Red flag. She hated her own sister. When she made me meet her sisters was like, oh, hi, he looks nice, and da-da-da-da-da, you know, getting a compliment. Your boy Barry got the swag or whatever. Right when we got in that car, she was like, my bitch-ass sister's trying to hit on you. And I'm looking like, wait, what just happened? Like, she had, like, another sister that I met. And I was like, what happened? And so, another deal breaker-ish for me. I mean, it's my red flag. I mean, I try to convince people not to do it. But smoking cigarettes, red flag. I just can't deal with the smell, the cigarettes.
Yeah.
I just can't. And then trying to kiss you, and you smell like cigarettes, and then your clothes smell like cigarettes. Black and mild, I know it sounds hypocritical. That's fine. Weed, of course, is definitely fine. But cigarettes, and I know Chubby smokes. Not knocking him. Not knocking any smokers. Not knocking it. But for me, it's like. So she was a big smoker, and I'm like, like, and I told her, I was like, maybe you should not smoke. Okay, we got some chatter going on. Paul said those are easy to never pick up, then they are to quit. What, smoking? And then King said no one needs to go through a whole phase. Dang. And he said that's a crazy and stupid statement. I mean, everybody has their preference, you know. But in this situation with this chick, I call her Kerrville now, even because that's where she's from. I don't know where she's at now. She's probably in prison. But she smoked heavy, and I was like, you gotta quit. Like, I was like, your kid secondhand smoked, everything. Like, it was what up, Kimbo? It was like. She smoked, and I ignored it, and I hated it so much. She eventually just stopped smoking around me. Like, she went away from me, which was cool, and I respect that. But cigarettes and me was not it. The fact that she was jealous of her own sister, that wasn't it. And I was with her.
Late.
Huh?
Don't even go there.
Who?
Kimbo said he wanted to be a part of the podcast, but what's good?
Well, he is. You're a part of the podcast. You're in the chat, Kimbo. What's good?
You are now.
You're part of it. What are you talking about? Kimbo, you don't have any red flags. Being late, red flags. Nah, but she was jealous of her own sister. She smoked, and her mom smoked. Her mom smoked heavy. She was always starting fights. I'm gonna make this really clear to every girl out there. If you want to date me, okay, and you're like, this guy called me a bitch, go fight him. Red flag. First of all, if you identify as a bitch, then that's on you. They're words. Don't let it get to you. I'm not finna go fight you and get shot or beat up because this guy, not your partner, but y'all are wild. Because this guy, he called you your name. I get called the N-word multiple times. I'm not going to fight everybody who calls me that. Which I got a story to tell you guys about a Karen. I'm going to add this in here because it's a red flag for me-ish. Nah. So I got a Karen story. Don't worry, because that's definitely a red flag. But so she was always fighting. Always. Like, some girl would look at me and she was just like, fuck that bitch. And I was like, nah. I don't know why I stayed with her for a year. So she was just like, she hit every red flag in my book, and I don't even know. The sex wasn't great. Oh, you know what she told me though? You know what she told me? She said, if you don't have sex with me every day besides the day I'm on my period, that's a red flag for her. And I'm like, wait, what? So if we didn't have sex, I was cheating on her.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and I was like, wow. So speaking of moving, right? I lived in San Antonio. She lived in Kerrville. We talked every day, blah, blah, blah. We hung out, blah, blah, blah. She was already throwing these red flags out. So she was like, you should move to Kerrville. Kerrville is a small town, guys. Very small. Super small. And I'm like, I can get used to a different scenery. But remember, red flag number 1, she smokes. Number 2, she when I met her sister, she was talking all kinds of shit about her sister and then her friends. Well, she was right about her friend. Her friend wanted to do all sorts of things with me. That was weird. But but she was like, you should move to Kerrville. And I'm like, shit, just stay in the night and your sister and your roommates, red flag. But I end up moving anywhere. I ended up moving anyways because it was a different scenery and I wanted to like try it out. I couldn't find a job, and then when I did, I found a job in a mall. It was at Burke's Outlet, and she dropped me off because she didn't work. Red flag. She didn't work. She was getting she dated a military guy, and so she was getting the military benefits from him because they got married, but he had another girl that he was taking care of. It was so wild. So she was getting money for him because by military law he had to take care of his wife. So that was a whole nother story. But so I'm dumb enough to move in and try things out. So she didn't have a job, so she got the military money. I wanted to have a job because I wanted my own money. I would say she never asked me for money, but we did at one point struggle for money after I lost my job. So here's another red flag that she did. So I was working at the mall, small town, and she would drop me off, and then probably like 20 minutes later, she'd just hang out in the mall, just making sure I was working. She was just like, wow. I got eyes everywhere. And again, it was a small town, so I believed her. And so the manager that was there, she was like really, really flirty. I guess because she never seen a black man before. Like, I'm not trying to be funny. Like, she was just really like, Keith, like I could be like, hey, I don't feel like, it's okay, go ahead and go home. It was one of those. So she saw that and she was like, that bitch ass manager's trying to fuck you. I'm like, red flag. So I was like, no, wow. She's just really, really fucking nice. Like she was really nice. So she was like, tell her you can't come in tomorrow. So I told her, and she's like, see, that bitch wants to fuck you. She let you do whatever you want. I'm like, well, first of all, I worked in freight. So like I'm the only, like it was like nothing but girls until I got there and they needed a guy. So like it's clear and obvious why I was there. But so she's like, she wants to fuck you, and I was like, no, she's married, she's an old timer, like an old timer, like I don't know how old, but old timer. And she was like, no, she wants to fuck you. And she's like, you need to quit that job. I was like, no, like I need my own money. She's like, if you don't quit, I'm gonna tell that bitch off. So I quit because I didn't want her to tell that bitch off. Red flag. So I was like, this is getting out of hand. So I tried to leave her, right? I tried to leave her the first time. I tried to leave her, and you won't believe what she did. She took the air out of my tires. Red flag.
Oh my God.
I was stuck. I had no help. This is before like iPhones came out. This is when the Blackberries and the flip phones were still out. What up, baby? And so where we stayed, the reception, you would have to go like all the way down the street to get good reception. So when we had like our argument, I was like, nah, this ain't gonna work out. And she was like, you're gonna leave me? Like, we're in the middle of an argument. She's like, you're gonna leave me? I'm like, yeah, because I was like, I lost the job. I was like, you jealous of your sister? And she's like, all right, bet. She grabbed her pack of cigarettes. I was like, so I'm gonna pack and go. And the next thing you know, I hear psst. And I was like, red flag. So I was like, fuck. So from where we were,
that's like, you better sleep with a gun or
she fought me and lost. She fought me. So I was like, damn, Kimbo, this is a red flag topic. We're not talking about games or anything like that. What up, Meaty? Meaty, I pray for you, Meaty. You and Sparkle Farts and your farts. You have to go back to the beginning of the conversation because, yeah.
Number one red flag was farting.
Farting.
You don't like farts.
It's not the farting part. It's
the farting near your partner, and he won't even talk to his partner while they're taking a dump.
That's a red flag.
I have stunted this whole chat with our love.
It's nothing. It's. I'm not gonna explain this again. That's what I'm not gonna do.
I'll fill him in.
Hold on. All right. So let me finish this story. Friends with exes, or what was it?
We talked about that, but you can put your word in because I know you had to work, and I know you wanted to put your.
After this story, we can go back and do a little recap for you, my guy. We can definitely do that. I'm gonna finish this story real quick. So she popped the air, so right now she's trying to fight me, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna hit a girl. So she was like, I fought all these dudes, my baby daddy did. I fought everybody, and I beat their ass. They're scared of me, and I'm like, nah. So she was swinging and she was missing. Woof, 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 woof. And I grabbed her hand. She was actually the first person to actually, in female world, to actually land a clean hit on me. Not with her fist. So I grabbed her and then I like pinned her down on the floor to where she couldn't kick or hit me. And I got in her face and I go, aha, what you gonna do now? This girl said, headbutt, bow, and hit me in my fucking nose. And I was like, red flag. But I got hit in my nose, no blood or whatever. It was just a shock. And so I was like, no, I gotta get out of here. So I had to play it cool. I had to play it real cool with her. I was like, you know what? I'm so sorry. You're right. Let's work this out. I had to play it so cool. I got my tire fixed. I got everything working, and I just waited for the moment to where she was like, I'm going to go to my sister's house for a little bit. What are you going to do? And I'm like, oh, I'm just going to chill and play games. She's like, okay. Normally, she'd leave me with her kid. Red flag. She would leave me with her kid, so that way she knew I wouldn't go anywhere. Because who am I to leave a kid by herself? That's not right. So she like took the kids, I worked up to her trust, and the second she left, I gave her like 5 minutes. I grabbed all my shit, threw it in that car, and I dipped and never came back. I mean, like I said, I used to talk to her, but then she was like, yeah, I got caught up with some drugs. I had another baby. She's all types of red flags. So, she, out of all of them, was the biggest red flag I ever dated. And I would definitely recommend you guys not date anyone with those expectations. Again, smoking, that's a no for me. Being feisty and trying to fight everybody that you see, being jealous of your own family member, fighting me, that is definitely not a thing. Also, not able to make me a sandwich. Red flag. So, if you can't make me a sandwich, I don't know what I don't know what to tell you. Like, it's a sandwich. It's like the easiest thing there is. What up, everybody? Y'all are in King Bear and Sparkle Farts. We're in here doing this red flag thing. Y'all missed the whole first backstory, but we'll jump back on it. That was the story of one of my exes that I don't talk to. She's probably the only one that I don't talk to because she's locked up. And even if she was to hit me up, I'll probably keep my distance away from her because she's dangerous as fuck. But one of the topic was, do we talk to our exes? I said yes. Chubby said yes. Sparkle said no, and then she recanted because of her situation.
I said yes, depending on your situation.
I mean, cheated or not, like I said, to me, I think it's a growth thing.
No, you cheated. No, there's no reason.
If you cheated on me,
then fuck you. Get out of my life.
If you cheat on me, then I get it. I'll let you have your little fuck. Because I know I'm not gonna. There's no need for me to have any type of. I don't want to say hatred, but like, I don't know. It's complicated.
Huh. You cheated, you're a piece of shit.
Got it. I get it.
It's like the fart that you don't want near you. That's how I feel about somebody. If you cheat on me, I don't want you near me. But if you fart, I'll love you.
Red flag. That's one. So we did talk about farts. It's for the X thing. for the X thing, Chocolate had brought it up, and it was back and forth with that. I think it's a level of growth. Yes, the person hurt you. They cheated on you. They're an asshole. They're a piece of shit. But why would you waste? To me, this is not towards anybody. This is not towards anybody. Chat. We explained that earlier. Like, we're not taking shots at people. To me,
no.
To me,
Don't
this
take it
is
personally.
this is me.
Don't be a red
Sparkles was Sparkles was saying her thing. To me, I think it's a growth, because if she cheated on you or she cheated on me, I would be like, what happened? What made you do this?
Together, then? Why?
No, it's like, what happened? Because, okay, so when someone cheats on you, you guys are so heated at each other that you say things that you don't mean, or whatever happens. You're not clear-minded or leveled to be more mature.
You could be even in a great relationship and somebody just got all wasted with their friends at the bar and you went home with somebody else accidentally.
That's an accident.
And you either you tripped and you fell on the dick, or you tripped and your dick fell in, and you're just like, oops, and you're like, nope, that's not an oops. Like,
hey, talk for a second. One of my monitors went out. Give me a second.
Oh, you want me to continue talking? So that's not an oops. Like, if you're truly in love with somebody and your relationship is there, like, there's no oops. There's no oops. That's how I feel. So if something happens in that situation, then it's kind of like, it's not an accident. Like, I mean,
he said, how can you be an accident? Red flag.
Because you can't. How does the other person even come back from that and be like, I trust you. I trust you. Like, your trust is gone. Like, it's gone.
Right.
And if you're the type of person that you're like, oh, it's okay, I trust you. The red flag. You want to know why? Why?
Why?
Because some shit's going to happen again, and you're like, remember?
No,
remember
but I didn't say.
Remember when you?
Okay, but I didn't say anything about getting back with them. I said it's a life lesson that you learned from that person. Totally. So they cheated on you, and you're like, I mean, I was like, so what did I do wrong? Like, what part made you want to drift off to Boy Scout over here, Scott Summers over here, or Tupac or Thugnificent or Biggie, or whatever the reason was?
Yeah, I know. A whole other level of cheating.
I know. I meant like, you know, the
like
type. I meant like the type. Everybody cheats for a reason. I meant the type. So it's a growth thing, because in your next relationship, you want to make sure you don't repeat those patterns that, you know, I had a girl tell me that she liked me and she wanted to be with me and everything was cool, but she only did it because she thought she can change me. And she said that, oh, you're still a kid. You're a big kid. And she called me Will Smith. And I was like, bitch, red flag. But I was like, wait, what? So she like, I didn't feel bad, but I asked her, I was like, what happened? She's like, you know, you're just too, you know, you too. And I was like, well, life is not supposed to be like all serious and shit. Like, you know,
it is. What the
life is not right. Life is not supposed to be all serious. All serious. No. All serious.